Hello everybody and welcome back to Season 26 of the Pokemon NASCAR series. Today World Tour 26 continues at Spa-Francorchamps in Belgium for the running of the Formula 1 2016 200. It is the first of our many road courses that'll take us to the end of World Tour 26. And it'll be the first time since Sonoma these guys will run on a road course. So they'll make left and right turns to survive here and to possibly get a chase spot in for a championship, for a contention to the championship. It's going to be a fun next couple races, especially with the toughest road courses from around the world. And your pole setter today is the 83 of P.J. Williams. And there's Leia Walker going to start on the front row as well. Alex Raga and Morgan McPherson make up row 2. Ben Braley and Preston Peroni make up row 3. Avi Sachs and Igor Barreto make up row 4. And DJ Curtis and Jacob Lawler round out the top 10, the rest of the top 10. Let's take a look where our winner from Veltins is starting out, and that was Joshua Secully. Got his first career win at Veltins, and he's going to be starting in the 27th position. I always mix those two names up, by the way. My apologies for that. But anyway, let's take you trackside for the command to fire up the engines.
Start your engines.
Yeah, I got the one that cut off. It's okay, though. It doesn't really affect it at all. The cars roll off the track right now. It is a massive course, the biggest one in the schedule. I think it is the biggest, longest road course on the schedule. 4.31 miles. These cars will run all around in. And it is going to be very tough in turn 1. It always is tough on the very first lap in turn 1. The cars bunch up, and that's how the AI works. I'm not sure why. This glitch was never fixed, but this is the best version of it I could find, and it's always fun. Even though a ton of wrecks happen, they tend to have a ton of wrecking at this track, but I don't mind. That's what makes this series awesome. We're going to go to the green flag here at Spa-Francorchamps, and the Formula 1 2016 200 is green. And turn 1 will be a challenge for these cars. Here we go. Turn 1 coming up. Oh, Williams hits it. And there you see Sachs. Oh, man. Couple cars backed up in turn 1. Yeah, this is what this is like. This is the only downside of this track. The cars tend to get stuck in turn 1, and it provides some big chaos. And we have a caution as Wanderlei might have spun. Oh, another spin. 13's around. Luke Walker made contact. Navarro is up in smoke. Up the hill. A lot of drama up the hill here on the first lap of the race. A lot of drama as you see Wanderlei gets hit by Ben Miles and Chris died. There's Angel Oliveira tapping him as well. Trying to hang on, and then here comes Angel Navarro getting a hit on the number 44. Yikes. And there you see the 38 Kev Shear was involved in the mess and is up in smoke. He went up in smoke. He got hit by a car. He got hit by Navarro. Watch his on-road camera. He just could not avoid it. Uphill is always a challenge for these cars to stay out of wrecking, but they almost never do. But again, that's what makes this course really challenging. As Jacob Lawler goes off track. Lawler went off track, lost a couple positions. And the pole setter, 83, I'm not sure where... Oh, wow, he dropped way back. He dropped all the way back. Yikes. He dropped all the way back, maybe even barely in the top 10. He's trying to battle with Mitchell Carter to keep his position. And he's going to lose that battle. Now he has to deal with the 43 of Rocco Twyman. And Twyman is going to try to win him out on the S's. Trying to get him on the braking zone. He'll get him on the braking zone. Leo Walker's now in the lead after that chaotic first turn of events. And Preston Peroni running second. He's trying to follow what Joshua Siculi, his teammate, did. Collect his first career win in a World Tour track. I mean, Velton's last race was pretty wild. It had been Kev Shear's race until the very last lap. Siculi passed him, and he won. And now Shear is involved in a crash. He's not going to be able to try for redemption here. Again, wreck fest galore here at Spa. Kev Shear's out of the race. As you saw him smoking to start the race. Navarro is out of the race too because of the accident. Everyone's going to make their way to Pit Road. And Wanderlei is out as well because of the accident. He'll scrape there on the 20, but able to get through the track. And now the 98 is off track and able to get out alive. Leo Walker able to stay in the race. There's the 20, Ben Braley. Braley had contact with one of the cars. Sachs on pit road, so is Peroni. Peroni has a problem. Peroni was running second when he got into pit road, and now he's going to lose a lot of positions. I'm not sure if he's stuck on pit road or what. Sachs is out of the pit road. McPherson also having problems. PJ's out of pit road, and now Peroni finally makes his way out of pit road. I guess they might have had something wrong with the 48 and had to take they had to take a very long time to repair it. That's a tough break on the 48. Leo Walker though, fast pit stop, and she was out. Back in the lead now on lap number 4. We're going green again here at Spa-Francorchamps. Here comes turn 1 again. Let's hope these guys can stay clean in turn 1. So far, so good. Little contact there by the 47J Jefferson. Ooh, more contact in the back. Ooh, Wiccan trying to... Oh, Wiccan is stuck. Wiccan got stuck, and the 22 involved as well. No caution, we stay green. There's a little bit of trouble in the back. But... And Garner's on pit road. Garner has a problem. Garner has a problem. He's on pit road. Johnny Garner on pit road. He might have been stuck in somewhere, but doesn't have to do with turn 1 though. I don't think. A couple cars getting off the grass. I see sand. A couple cars trying to hang on. There's Leah Walker in the race lead. Leah trying to collect her second victory. Well, third victory if you count the All-Star race win. Leah already won this season earlier. In the regular season, it would be her second win in the regular season. She would join Pichu, the two-time winners in the season, but they won't be eligible for the chase, even though because they're my own drivers, and I want to make things fair. Johnny Garner off pit road, and so far we're clean. How surprising is that? DJ Curtis is in second place. number 3 machine has not had some success going forward, but if he could get by Leia, we'll see if DJ could get into the chase. Paul Minnick's still looking for that first win. His teammate John Arnott has been successful, winning 2 races this season, but he hasn't really done well himself for Chip Ganassi as a rookie. Now he's hoping that things will change in this race. Here comes turn 1 again. They made it through cleanly in the green flag in turn 1, and this time it appears that they're going to make it through cleanly again. A little bit of twitches here and there, but not much of a problem right now in turn 1. Nobody hits turn 1. Nobody hit the wall, so I'm glad that's over with. And Chavez is slow. Chavez is very slow on the track. Oh, something went wrong on Chavez. Uh-oh, he's stuck. Yep, caution's out. Chavez couldn't get out of the track in time. And there was another crash. Chavez really slow. He might have been out of fuel. And there might have been a wreck. No, there was no wreck. It was Chavez that brought out the caution. That sucks. Wow. A car just stood there. That's what brought out the yellow flag. And that sucks. Yep, car just stalled. Could have really been a dangerous threat by the drivers in the back. That caution's going to change everything now. Now the one machine of Paul Minnick is going to try to compete for... Paul Minnick going to go down low on DJ Curtis. Going to try to make a pass for second place. Going to race it back to the yellow. And Minnick able to get the second spot. Minnick gets by DJ Curtis, so car number 3 is in position number 3. Guess who's 4th? Car number 4. And that is Mitchell Carter. So number 3 is in 3rd, number 4 is in 4th. Weird. Number 1 here is trying to be in position number 1. So yeah, that is so weird to have 1, 3, and 4 in the top 5. Only missing is the team going down. Now Mitchell Carter is trying to gain up on the 3rd position from Curtis. And the 43 is in 5th place. Rocco Twyman running pretty well. And they'll race it back to the line. And Leia Walker has done a great job so far. You see Ryan Chavez has made his way onto pit road. He was very slow, and that brought out our second caution of the race. The rest of the top 10 as they go down the S's, and they'll take the flag. 7 laps to go. Well, we're going to be halfway. Well, we're already halfway through at this point, so here we go. We'll see if these guys could handle it. If Leia Walker and the other guys could handle Spa for the rest of the way. There's Wanderlei, Navarro, and Shear. All 3 of those were tired from today's race. And a couple drivers making their way on pit road. This is going to take up a lot of fuel and tires for sure. After all, this track is a 4-mile track, so I wouldn't be surprised to see cars trying to gamble on fuel in the final couple laps. In the past couple seasons, a couple drivers gambled on fuel mileage, ended up winning the race. So we might see a couple more drivers trying to pull off the same tactic to get the victory here today. Back to green with 5 laps to go. Let's hope turn 1 doesn't become a disaster. Aside from the first lap, though, it's been nearly perfect. And right now the top 10 not affected. Oh, John Andrews. Oh, John Andrews nearly got hit by Morgan McPherson. By the way, McPherson's a former winner at this track, and Chris Dodd gets stuck. Chris Dodd got stuck, but he's able to escape the clutches of turn 1. Debris flying on the track. And so far, so good. So nobody else got involved in mess The first couple turns are a huge elevation change. They go uphill and then downhill, and it's really tough to adjust in a stock car. But here comes Paul Minnick for the race lead. Minnick gonna try to get Leia on the S's and able to make the pass. What a move by Minnick. He was really patient enough. He was able to take the lead away. And now car number 1 is in position number 1. Oh, we have a spin. Ben Braley's around. And he took out his teammate, Roland Chavez, and the other Carter, Justin Carter. Here's Ben Braley again. Oh, no, he got turned around. Yeah, right there. So much for having a clean green flag run again. But another caution comes out. It's going to set up an interesting battle. They'll take the stripe with 4 laps to go, so we should get a final 2-lap dash here in Spa. That is going to bring things up to a boil. So now the question is, will these guys save fuel? Will they pit later, now or later? Will they make it on just 1 or 2? Well, I think they've already made 1 stop already, so they'll have to make a second one. They should make a second one at the very end here under the yellow if they want to make it out alive. Paul Minnick going to try to hold off against Leia until they get to the caution. Down the chicane. Question is, though, will there be any takers on pit road for the final 2-lap dash? And right now, from the looks of it, looks like everybody's going to go for it. Oh, no, wait a minute. They're going to be on pit road. I'm sorry. I thought everyone was going to go for it, but they're on pit road. So they're not taking chances. Jacob Lawler is going to be your race leader with 2 laps to go. Avi Sachs has a win this season, his biggest rival. And now Jacob Lawler is looking to add a win for himself here today. Will he have enough fuel to finish off the race? He stayed out on that during that caution period, so we'll see if the strategy pays off at the end. We're back to the green flag with just 2 laps to go. Here we go. Green, green, green. Here we go. Down turn 1. We'll see if there's any chaos. So far, so good. They're so clean. Oh, wow. Jay Jefferson's in the wall. Oh, Roland Chavez went too high. Was able to escape, though. Sam Rogers also went a little too high. Damage done to the car. And they are clean here for 2 laps. So there was a caution, though. And everybody is clean, even the cars in the back. We have a battle for second place. As Alex Ragow, one of Lawler's teammates, is trying to make it through John Andrews, and he got him. Andrews was too high in the corner, able to get second place. And Stuart Haas now is 1-2 with 2 to go. It is legend Lawler versus defending champion. Ragow trying to win for the 2nd straight season championship, but has not won it this season yet. So he did win the final 2 races on the World Tour. He did win the final 2 weekends, I should say, because he was a dual race there. The duels, Ragow won it. He won the final 2 races to get into the chase, and Ragow won the title. So Ragow could pull another miracle like he did last season, or he could just get on with it and get that out of the way. But he wouldn't need 2 wins again and 2 straight weekends like he did in last season. So we're cheering Ragow on in hopes that he could win another title. And right now, Cody Smart moves up to 3rd position. He got up past John Andrews. Gronk in 5th. He has no hood on, but ultimately still running well. Not sure how that is the case, but well, he's run pretty well. Andrews is slow. He is out of gas. Andrews is really slow, and he's dropping positions. He better hurry on to pit road before he comes to a stall. Coming to the white flag. It looks like everyone's gonna pit. What? I really don't understand why they're pitting again. I just don't. But Cody Smart, he knows he's not gonna pit. He's gonna get the white flag as the leader. Why are they pitting again? Didn't they just pit with just under caution? I swear I set this to 2x and even this is still happening. Wow. That's just strange. That's like the showdown in Iowa. Like they pitted under on the final yellow and then after they take the green, a lap or two later they pit again, which is what I don't understand. Why does this keep happening? And this time I set it to 2x so that pit stops don't become too monotonous here in this track. I know there's a lot of pit stops that can have to be made, but seriously? 2 pit stops in like 2 laps? Or 3 laps, I should say. It just doesn't make any sense. But anyway, Rago's out first, but the question is, will Cody Smart save enough fuel to win the race? And we haven't really talked a lot about Cody Smart today, and he would be a surprise winner for H. Scott. Last season, H. Scott was successful, had Josh Crash win a race in the 15, and Jacob Lawler, by the way, he drove the 46 last season to 2 wins. And now Cody Smart looks to keep the 46 alive with another victory. He won the Daytona 500 last season in one other race, so he hasn't won since then. Final corners, though, he's just a couple corners away from winning again. We're going back to a winning streak for the 46 of Cody Smart. I guess his fuel strategy was pretty smart for him. Here we go, down the final chicane. The question is, though, will he have enough? He's got a massive lead, so he could just coast from there. Downhill, final time. No competition behind him, so he could just pretty much coax from there. Final chicane right now. He's not going to pit. And Cody Smart is going to come off the final turn and outsmart everybody on pit strategy and win here in the Formula 1 2016 200 here at Spa-Francorchamps. And we're still waiting on who comes home second. Cody Smart, he had such a big lead, he could have easily shut off his engine, still coaxed to the line as the winner. There's Chavez, a lap down car, and we're still waiting on second. This is just awkward. Cody Smart just outsmarted everybody on pit strategy, was able to get the win here today. Now there's second place. There's Alex Ragow. And here comes third and fourth. And fifth as well. Wow, Cody Smart just had a massive lead. Like I said, he could have shut off his engine, shut off everything in his car, and still would have won the race, coaxing to the line. And he just decided to go full speed ahead when he saw the checkered flag. And he had like a 35-second lead. I should say 36 seconds. He's had almost like a 40-second margin between everybody, the second place car especially, and he just coaxed the line as the race winner. Just wow. And here's the rest of the field, as our next race will take us to Biker Necky, and it's a much shorter track and a more exciting one too. There'll be some beating and banging going on in that race course as well, as World Tour 26 continues around the road courses. Next up is Biker Necky. Cody Smart defeats the defending champion. He collects the victory here at Spa-Francorchamps. We will see you guys at our next race as Smart runs out of fuel finally. And we will see you guys our next race at Biker Necky. Join us then. We will see you in Latvia.